Earlier today, my wife and I we just headed right back to the ship. Um, Encenada security asked us for our ID, but they only asked us for the ID. They didn't ask people before us IDs. Are they, when it comes to coming back to the ship, all they ask for the cell and sign card, as you can see right here, and that was it. But then when it comes to us, they basically said, let's see your ID. We want to see your ID, and we never experienced showing our IDs before. And all of a sudden, there's the people behind us, who were white, by the way. They never asked for their IDs either, but they had to show their IDs because they asked us. This is unacceptable. This is very, very unacceptable. And for we complained to Carnival, which is guest services here. We explained to Carnival what happened, and they try to look at it, because to us it's racial profiling. I think this is, to me, showing you that you know this is totally unnecessary of what they're doing. Obviously, like I said, we was mind our own business. We was trying to show our selling sign carnival card to get through security. And then because at first they didn't even say show our IDs, not at all. They didn't tell any other people before us that, but then when they see us, that's when they ask showing our IDs. So, this is basically showing you that it's indeed racial profiling. And a lot of security, when we try to address that, a lot of security was kind of asked, oh, we just asked everybody for their IDs. No, they did not in that situation. No, they did at all. So, my wife and I, we both went through this, and people behind us, they had to show their IDs because of what happened with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is showing you that, no matter where we travel from, you know, racism is happening, racial profiling is happening. And hypothetical, let's just say, what if what if we didn't have our IDs with us? You know, we may be probably stranded here in Mexico. I'm just saying. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going through right now. I was going to do a live stream on Ensenada, Mexico. Unfortunately, because of my phone dealing with international calls or whatever, or roaming calls, I didn't get a chance to do a live stream, in the country. But to us, people going to ask you where there's. I mean, we asked everybody to show their IDs. No, they did not. Mm-mm. No. The only time they asked for the IDs is when my wife and I was about to go past their security. Not one time they didn't ask people in front of us their IDs, and the people behind us, they had to show their IDs because they asked us for it, and it's the truth. So, but when we show our IDs, we finally went through security, which we should, like, again, this is totally not necessary. But we went through security, and we went to Carnival security. We explained to security over there what happened. So they told us to go to guest services and explain and give them our complaint, and that's exactly what we did. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, we had never went through any of this over other countries, because we went through like Belize, we went through the Bahamas, went through other places, and then huh? I mean, we went to other places, and we never experienced anything like this until now. So I'm welcome you guys. Thank you. I see 9 people is tuning my live, and subscribe my Haps TV channel, subscribe my YouTube channel for news and commentary. Subscribe all my channels and click the like button and with this video, and also Make sure you click the notification bell for all the news and commentary, all the places that that I experience. So this is what we're going through right now. This is basically what we're going through right now as as Black Americans. Um, but we have I mean, again, until before today, we have never experienced anything like this. Never. But this is crazy, y'all. This is beyond crazy. Um, do you have anything to say, Bay, about the incident? Or okay, but yeah, this is what we went through right now. Right now we're just sitting here relaxing, and but to me, this is showing you that I mean, this happened in Ensenada, Mexico. Again, it's not Carnival. I'm not blaming Carnival for this because they did help us, but it's the local Ensenada, Mexico security. Oh, okay. They didn't help us at all, as you see. But basically, it's morally the local Ensenada security or Ensenada, guards that just basically ask for our ID, but not asking anybody else for their ID. So yes, we've been indeed racially profiled, and it's unacceptable. It's really unacceptable. I just don't get it. I just don't get it whatsoever. Because one person said, "Oh, we asked everybody else to show their ID." No, they didn't. Mm-mm. My wife and I, we saw what happened, what took place. So they didn't ask for anything like that. But it is what it is. But we're back in our room now. We try to relax until we go up to the Lido deck and get something to eat. But yeah, this is what we are experiencing right now. That it could happen to anyone. I mean, the thing of it is that when it comes to us, because we're Black Americans, they want to ask for our ID. Like we're like what criminals or something. This is really just unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. I mean, we're enjoying ourselves. Ensenada, Mexico alone is beautiful and everything until this happened. Until we on this way back to our cruise. But it's sad. It's extremely sad, y'all. And I didn't want nobody to go through what we went through. So this is why I'm letting you know that if anybody decided to go to Ensenada, Mexico, make sure you have your ID. I mean, make sure you just in case they ask for it, because the thing of it is they didn't ask anybody else, but when it come to us, oh, we had to. Let me see your ID, but they didn't ask the people up front their their ID. So it was a crazy day. It was a crazy day. And like my wife said, that once we went to guest services in Carnival, they really didn't help us. They hear our complaints. They were like, "Oh, we're sorry that you have to go through that," and blah blah blah. But this is to me. This is just I just couldn't deal with it. Well, my wife and I just couldn't deal with this. So it's frustrating. It's beyond frustrating. So so I'm just letting you know what we're going through right now, because it could have turned ugly, but it didn't. Thank God it didn't turn ugly, but it could have. It could have. So we're just basically experiencing what Black people experience every day, and nobody, if you travel, different countries, you're gonna experience it anyway. So this is to me shows you that no matter where we go, racism is global. Racism is worldwide. So, I mean, other than that, the trip is good. I had a good time. The trip is okay. Um, but we just experienced profiling through security headed back to the ship. And it shouldn't have happened like that. It shouldn't. But I'm just letting you know the experience in Ensenada, Mexico. Once we got out, everything. I mean, the beach is nice. The locals so far are nice. We have
Yeah,
no
but it was just so cold we couldn't get in no water.
right. I mean, it was cold. It was crazy cold. We had to wear our sweatshirts to the beach and whatnot. But But the thing of it is that once we're going to like a local restaurant, they offer us, well, we can get you. I mean, we got free drinks, of course, and then we had a good, good tacos. One of them shrimp tacos that we have is pretty good, pretty excellent, and we had a good time. We have no issues until once we went back to the ship through security. That's when it's gonna be. That's when it's the issue. But I'm just again I'm glad things are well. It didn't work out as as it should be, but at least we're in our rooms being comfortable. And but we're just letting you know, if you ever go, I mean, if you're a Black American, um if you go on to places like Ensenada, Mexico, just make sure you bring your ID or any driver's license or anything like that. If, because if they do that to us, they're gonna do that to you guys too. And I don't want you to go through the things that we went through. So welcome to my live. I see 14 people watching me right now. Haps on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. Welcome to my live. But this is the experience that you know that we go through right now as Black people. No, I mean, even if we travel, internationally, or even if we travel like places like Mexico or somewhere in Central America, anything like that, it's gonna be a little bit of racial profiling, and we're going. I mean, we went through that, and again, we have never went through anything like that in other countries, but then we've experienced stuff here. Go figure, right? So it's crazy. It's crazy, but yeah. I'm I'm just basically this is my last day here. Basically, my last day on the ship because I got leave tomorrow, going back to LA, catch a flight back home. But I'm just letting you guys know. Just be aware if you ever go on any cruise ship, whether it's Carnival, the Royal Caribbean, and Norwegian Cruise Lines, and you end up in Ensenada, Mexico. Make sure you bring your ID with you, just in case they do ask. Because I mean, what happened today? They caught us off guard when they asked us this, and they never. And I'm telling you, they never asked anybody for their IDs. All they ask is for the sell and sign card, the Carnival sell and sign card, and go through metal detectors, go through everything until they talk with us. So it's crazy. It's crazy what we're going through right now. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go get up and sign off of this live stream. But I'm probably end up going on a live stream tomorrow in LAX, which is the Los Angeles airport, and just basically talk more about other news and commentaries. But I'm just letting you guys know what is going on with us. And this shouldn't have happened. This is totally unnecessary, but it show you this sometimes it happens like that. So let me go. I will holler at you guys later. Have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon. Deuces.